It's Monday morning, June the 18th. Awesome Father's Day. Yeah. Got my D-back Hawaiian shirt. You can see that posted on my news feed. Maybe I'll even post it here. I don't know. Anyway, think about this. 5 more days and I'm on vacation. Yeah, the blind guy's taking a vacation. Actually, we're going back for a 65th wedding anniversary of my in-laws and to get my wife's picture of all the kids and grandkids together for the first time in 8 years. And if you don't think that's been like trying to corral cats, tell me about it. They're all under penalty of severe punishment from mom if they don't show up. Yeah. The only excuse I'm taking is they got to have a toe tag and got to been buried 4 days. Otherwise, it's not an excuse to show up. I'm easy to get along with. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Today is National Splurge Day. In other words, do something luxuriously nice for yourself. National Splurge Day. I think I'll go find me a bottle of resting whiskey. And kind of goes together with National Splurge Day, National Go Fishing Day. Yeah, get out there, throw that pole in and see what you can come up with. Last time I did it was a little yellow polka dotted bikini. She wasn't happy. But, you know, my wife made me throw her back. Anyway, quote of the day from my favorite philosopher, Dr. Seuss. From there to here and here to there, funny things are everywhere. From there to here and here to there, funny things are everywhere. Dr. Seuss. Now, first of all, for that quote to be true, you got to be willing to laugh at yourself. Yeah. Funny things. The laundry hamper starting to move in the middle of the night at 3 a.m. You're not quite sure. The damn cat that got underneath the clothes. At the time, it wasn't that funny. Now I think about it, yeah, it was. Although the cat and I aren't friends yet. Funny things. Got my Hawaiian shirt yesterday at the ballpark. The one they handed out didn't fit. Kathy went down and adjusted it for me. Fits perfectly. It's an XL. Hey, what do I got to lose? Took my shirt off. Got down there. Exposed all that. Put my new shirt on. Doesn't bother me. I don't see it. 2 or 3 people might have went blind, but that's not my problem. You know, if you look at life through a prism of woe is me, I can't do nothing, what I call the Eeyore syndrome, you'll never enjoy anything. You can have the biggest, best tasting birthday cake and you're going to go, the frosting's melting, the wax from the candles got on the cake. It was too much sugar in the frosting. It made too many crumbs when I cut it. What can I say? Can't have anything funny about life that way. I mean, I do a stomp, put my hands on my, kind of somewhat behind me like I'm stomping and moving forward. My little 18-month-old, 19-month-old granddaughter has caught on to it and does it. Yeah. Everybody else gets upset when I do it because they know all kinds of stuff is going to happen. But she thinks it's funny, so she does it. Just like it's hard when she's done something wrong and you say no, and she comes over there, and the first thing she does is put her arms up and goes, Bubba, 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 Bubba. I'm Bubba. Yeah. Or she'll put her hands on her hips like I do when I get mad and look right at me. I can't see it, but I tell you what, everybody else is laughing about it, and I'm trying to keep a straight face because I'm disciplinarian. Ain't working. Usually have to bite my lip and move out of the room quick so I can laugh. Bravo's supposed to be the second smartest dog in the world because he's a standard poodle. I'm sorry, that boy is just so dumb sometimes. Makes you laugh. Makes you wonder. That's without his vest. When he has his vest on, or when he knows he's got to watch me, don't have any of that. You see, it's all the perspective that you have. It's what you see. You know, it's the same thing. Like 6 people see the same accident on the different corners, different places, and everybody has a different thing that happened because it's their perspective. It's the same thing with the perspective from there to here and here to there. Funny things are everywhere. May not be funny right now to your perspective. Think about it. Getting an endoscope and a colonoscope at the same time. And you, before it all starts, you roll over to the doctor and go, if those cameras meet and I see it on the film, I ain't going to be happy. Think about it. Or like the time I had a posterior fixture. Yeah, I had a bullet hole, all right? And I'm laying on there, and they're doing it with a local, and then they had to go to a general. And you look down, and the anesthesiologist had an R on the left foot and an L on the right foot. It's his name, but you didn't know that. And you look down. Go, Doc, you got the shoes on the wrong feet. He said, I know. Breathe deep. Yeah. Wasn't funny at that moment, but it's been funny over the years. You see, it's the perspective. The perspective. I know a young woman, she's probably 90 pounds dripping wet. Young woman, she's 30. She was smoking an 8x80 cigar the other day. And I asked her, was there anything that she wanted to smoke that was not tree size? It was funny. She thought it was funny. We both laughed. Because the 8x80 damn near was big as she was. But I tell you what, it's perspective. She could have been just as insulted and wanted to reach around and slap the you-know-what out of me. But when you know somebody, it's a perspective. From there to here, here to there, something's funny everywhere. It's like my friend Martin and his crayon fetish. Perspective. Some of you can't come down and say that to him. I can. I can walk in the middle of a room and go, Beaner, get over here. Half the room will look at me like I'm doing. He and I'll laugh about it. Kippy, fat Jew, get your butt down here. Yeah, I mean it. I'm going on vacation Friday. Need to see you. I know. Too much kosher food and you can't move. Having your knishes and your gefilte fish have filled you up. Perspective. Not funny to anybody else? Very funny to us. This is how good it goes. It's all in your perspective. How funny is life? Hey, just like the blind guy that picked up his hammer and saw. So what did he see? You'd be surprised. What people sound like, what they say when they think you're blind and for some reason you got to be partially deaf or all deaf, because people say some weird things. Then to have a guide dog with a mohawk and everything, a lot of weird things. So it's all perspective. Hey, this awesome cigar today, Eric, thank you. Why am I thanking Mr. Eric? Because it's an Eric Espinosa 601 Gold Label Gordo. Haven't had one in about 4 weeks, 3 weeks. The wrapper on this is so nice. It's an EMS medium brown, you know, European market style, they call it. Everything comes from Nicaragua. The wrapper, the filler, the binder, it's made there. And it's a medium full. I'd say about an 80 on the 0 to 100 scale from mild to full. Now, there's a difference between espresso, real thick, and black dark coffee. This has really got some And to have it with Black Rifle coffee, it is phenomenal pairing. And it has a little earthy, leathery tone, but the rich, dark coffee flavor is just phenomenal. And at $6.60 a stick, give or take pennies, depending upon where you get it. It's one of those at the top of the affordable budget, but it's a cigar you should have at least once a week. Why? Because I said so. You keep telling me you want to talk about your cigars. You tell me you want to find a new cigar. You tell me you want to find one that's really rich and deep. Okay, it is there. Skip lunch and buy a decent cigar. Yeah. Anyway, out there. That's even funnier, skip lunch. Think about it. Think about all the humor around you and where it comes from. And don't be an Eeyore. Because there's nothing good out there. There's good if you look for it. There's happiness if you look for it. There's laughter if you look for it. And there's funny there to here and here to there. There is funny everywhere. Anyway, smoke what you like what you smoke, and above all, kick some ash.